Hi, I'm Elly. Today I'm going to read you a story called The Boy Who Wouldn't Eat Breakfast. Are you ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to read you the story. A minute. The Boy Who Wouldn't Eat Breakfast. It was Saturday morning. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and the sky was blue as could be. Everyone on the farm was fast asleep except for Robbie Rooster, who was sitting on the barn fence. It's almost time, said Robbie as he looked up at his alarm clock. Just then he started to ring, bring, bring, and Robbie cleared his throat, took a deep breath, and called out in loud a voice as he could, "Cook-a-doodle-doo, cook-a-doodle-doo! Wait, it's time to wake up, everyone! Cook-a-doodle-doo, cook-a-doodle-doo!" When Zach heard Robbie's call, he opened his eyes, rolled out of bed, and quickly got dressed. "I can't wait to play with all my friends," he smiled as he brushed his teeth, combed his hair, and raced downstairs. "Good morning, Zach," called Zach's mother from the kitchen. "Good morning, Mom," said Zach. "What would you like to eat for breakfast today?" asked Zach's mom. "Pancakes, waffles, eggs, cereal, toast. I can make anything that you want." "Have the pancakes," said Zach's sister Emma. "They taste so good, with sugar and maple syrup, the strawberries too." "Try the cereal," said Zach's brother Jazz. "It's so much fun when the apples and nuts crunch into your mouth." "Sorry, but I don't have time to eat breakfast this morning," said Zach. "But everyone has to eat breakfast," said Zach's mother. "It's the most important meal of the day." "Not for me," said Zach. "I have other things to do." Before Zach's mother could say another word, Zach ran outside and into the meadow. Horace the horse was standing under a tree eating some hay when Zach was running over to him. "Hey, Horace," said Zach. "Hey, Zach," neighed Horace. "Let's go for a ride in the hills," said Zach. "We can play cowboy." "I can't play with you right now," said Horace. "I have to eat breakfast. If I don't eat breakfast, I won't be strong enough to carry you on my back. By the way, what did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast this morning?" "I didn't eat breakfast," said Zach. "You must be hungry," said Horace. "Want some hay?" "No thanks," said Zach. "Maybe we can play later." Then Zach headed to the barn looking for his friend Clara the cow. Clara was standing in her stall eating a bowl of grains and oats when Zach opened the barn door. "It's almost milking time," thought Jack. "That sounds fun." "Are you ready, Clara?" asked Zach as he brought over a stool and bucket. "Not yet," said Clara. "I have to finish my eating breakfast. If I don't have something to eat, I won't be able to fill up my bucket with warm milk for you. Say, you're up early, Zach. What did you have for breakfast this morning?" "I didn't eat breakfast," said Zach. "Why not?" asked Clara. "I didn't have time," said Zach. "Why, there's always time for breakfast," said Clara. "Would you like some grains and oats? That's plenty left." "No thanks," said Zach. "I have to be going anyway." Zach ran over to the chicken coop to see his friend Cory the chicken. It was egg laying, and one of Zach's favorite things to do was to watch Cory lay her eggs. "Good morning, Cory," said Zach as he made his way into the chicken coop. "Good morning, Zach," smiled Cory as she crunched in the kernel of the corn. "Have you laid any eggs yet?" asked Zach. "No," said Cory. "I haven't eaten my breakfast. If I don't eat breakfast, I can't lay any eggs. Did you have breakfast this morning?" "No," said Zach. "Why not?" asked Cory. "I don't need to," said Zach. "I'm not hungry." Zach went outside. There was no one to play with. All of his friends were busy eating breakfast. Suddenly he heard a rumbling in his stomach. Then he heard a grumbling. Then he heard a rumbling and a grumbling. That could mean only one thing. Zach ran home as fast as he could. "Is it too late to eat breakfast, Mom?" asked Zach. "Not at all," smiled Zach's mother. "What would you like?" I'll have pancakes and waffles and eggs and cereal and toast. When Zack finished his eating, the rumbling and grumbling in his stomach stopped. Horace and Clara and Corey were waiting for him outside. How was the breakfast? They asked. It was delicious, said Zack. I can't wait for lunch. Well, though he said he's not eating breakfast well. After all, he just eat breakfast. Well, if you don't eat breakfast, I read this on a book. If you don't eat breakfast and you have to go to school, right? Then your body don't have enough energy to work. So you've got to really eat breakfast. I really noticed that. That's a really important thing I never knew. Well, sometimes if you are busy and can't eat breakfast, just little few of them, just eat. I've heard that it's real good for you. It's more better than not eating breakfast. Just eating a teeny bit of them will be a little bit more better. Well, I think our body needs really many energy if we have to go to school and do many things. Okay, and today this story tells us a lesson that we must eat breakfast, and if we don't eat breakfast we don't have enough energy, and every person eats breakfast. Okay, and today thank you for seeing this video, thank you for listening my story. Bye.